So, what are some good sustainable investments? Hi, my name is Patricia Howard. I'm the author of the No Regrets Guide to Retirement and a qualified financial planner. I thought I'd put together a series of short videos just like this, looking at this one topic of investing in sustainable assets. Needless to say, this is just general advice. So, what makes a good sustainable asset? What would I pick if a client asked me to invest money in a sustainable investment? Well, the first thing I'd have to say is it's unlikely that I would pick an individual company. There are so many small technology companies around trying to find the next great breakthrough in terms of technology. Their focus is entirely on the technology and getting it to a stage where they can take it to market and make some money out of it. That's their entire focus, and I wish them all good luck. This means, though, that they're not really focused on generating as much money as they can for their shareholders. And so that's what makes me hesitant about investing or trying to nominate a single company that's trying to develop one type of technology. There's so much risk involved in those sort of investments. It's more akin to putting a bet on a horse in a horse race than it is investing. Even if they have the best new technology, there's so much else that goes into creating a first-class company. It's got to have a fantastic management team, has to be able to identify its market clearly, has to be able to get its product to market, and most importantly, it needs to be able to make money for its investors. I just think that's too tough in terms of trying to identify one company out of the millions that are out there trying to make a breakthrough in terms of sustainable technology. You know, even within the mining sector, even within companies that are focused on lithium mining or lithium refinery or developing batteries based on lithium, gosh, there are so many companies out there. It's impossible to know which ones are going to succeed. So if you are determined to have sustainability as a key criteria in terms of your investments, I would urge you to look at one of the managed funds that are operating in this area. One company, and I have no relationship with them whatsoever, is Australian Ethical Funds Managers. I think they make a reasonable attempt at putting together funds that invest in ethical companies. But whether their choice of sustainable investments matches your choices, you really need to deep dive into their ethical charter, which is on their website. Needless to say, they don't invest in some of the more obvious companies, such as cigarette manufacturers, arms manufacturers. I would think that's a bit of a given. And I think if you look through some of the companies that are on their investment list, I think you'd be well pleased that they do meet most people's criteria in terms of what makes up a sustainable investment. However, I noticed they also invest in companies like Telstra and National Australia Bank. So maybe their choice of companies is much wider than you might expect. If you're going to go down this path of making sustainable investments, you do need to take that extra step. You can't just assume that a company that's purporting to be a sustainable investment really is. You need to take that extra step and find out exactly where your money is being invested. Otherwise, there's really no point in doing this. I hope you found this video of interest. If you have, please press like and by all means subscribe to this channel. Thank you.